Jojo. He's force low, 200 HP, has to flash, but Jojo's just dead. You knew LeBron was there! And he still gets hooked and he still dies!
Big whoopsie from Jojo.
Out of the knocker, but the chase continues onto LeBron. Last Embrace will get the CC onto Elioya. LeBron with the Titan's Wrath, not enough shielding.
From Broken Blade coming through, baiting Mirwin in a little bit here.
Jumps in, Broken Blade has that Hexagol made him. Mirwin dodges away from the charm. Dawning Shadow coming out though. Mirwin with the public execution is publicly executed. Grand Starfall in by Elioya will get one in response. So far a 1-for-1. Caps, another charm is gonna connect. He's ignited Magnus Storm as well. Scumon's gonna die here. Probably to the minions. It's Alvaro who claims the kill.
That's such a big turnaround for MKOI, because it's not only the fact that they got the kill in the bottom side.
Jojo's gonna try and flash back into it, but the Hexagon comes out, and Jojo cannot escape for the hook here. Charm's gonna land as well onto Alvaro. Knocked up in the bouncy castle. Dawning Shadow coming out as well, and Alvaro's first fall in the fight. Elioya on the retreat. Jojo on the backline, but he doesn't land the overload onto Scumon. Hooked out of the realm wall. Super now stepping forward into the last embrace. He pops the barrier to heal to try and mitigate some of this damage, but he just can't do it. Cap still chases forward, and Elioya through the flash still dies.
G2 get everything they need in that fight, picking off all the members of MKOI apart from Mirwin.
Scumon's on the chase. There's the Hexagol Ultimatum to lock Mirwin up. Scumon comes in. Public execution through the Cyclone goes unstoppable, but the chase continues, and Broken Blade finds his man.
Yeah, a good kick.
Gonna land. Jojo Kun immediately walking out. Elioya's caught up in the midst of 4 members of G2, and he is slain. G2 with good vision control catch Elioya wanting in his own jungle. Jojo puts some damage back into Scumon, but at the moment, G2 just run the map.
It feels as though Koi, I mean, they feel very invisible right now. G2 is the one. Ooh.
Magnus Storm goes in. Super's on his way across here as well. Super's gonna start sneezing on them. Flashes forward, looking for LeBron here as well. Run warp coming out as Alvaro and Super will follow it. Caps though has the Spirit Rush. Flash Room Prison. Can Caps get away? No, pull back. MKOI find 2.
This is the play we wanted to see from MKOI. A fantastic engage from Alvaro.
First Hunt Summer next up. Alvaro going a little bit deep as Caps. TP is behind them. And MKOI are fighting a 3v4. And Caps is here to surprise them. G2 find 3 already. Mirwin trying to get his way out of here. Broken Blade still chasing forward. Mirwin had to flash the charm. Does not connect from Caps, but G2 will continue the pressure. Last embrace in. Jojo turns it around. Mirwin dives in with a public execution. Might be able to kill LeBron, but as well can't quite. G2 find 5-for-1.
MKOI thought they had the jump, but they were just a bit too far away. G2 collapse faster, and they get the kills they need.
Just as I was praising Koi's ability to find fights, they find a fight that they ultimately didn't want. Alvaro, he's hesitant, he gets charmed.
Charm through the wall. Alvaro pulled back, good shadowing strike. Jumps in with Magnus Storm, Dawning Shadow out there for the shield as well. Mirwin dives onto the back line, and Han Summer's already dead. LeBron follows suit. Super's found 2, he's looking to make it 3. And Scumon's next on the menu. Jojo will secure that one, but the Hexagol Ultimatum from Broken Blade chases Super through his flash over the wall. In the end, a 3-for-2. Glided flash hook onto Alvaro. Goes in with the Magnus Storm. Han Summer immediately flashes away. Mom's called down. Broken Blade chasing. Super out of the back of the fight, but there's good stun onto him from Elioya. Super still down. Caps now dancing forward. Broken Blade will fall. Jojo gets a massive shutdown from that, but it might be too little too late. It's a triple for Scumon. Only Mirwin left alive. G2 wipe him away.
There's just not enough on MKOI to stop them.
Doesn't get much out of it. Was looking for Jojo. Doesn't have his flash right now. Hook's gonna go in. Jojo puts some big damage down onto Caps, but he's able to Spirit Rush away. Alvaro already down, and now G2 trying to push in with a man advantage. The Nexus Tower is their target. Broken Blade steps in with that Precision Protocol. Does so much damage to the tower. No minions left for G2 though. Another hook going in from LeBron, but immediately he's burst down. A 4-for-4 now as MKOI hold on to their base. Flashing forward, Hans with the cleanse. Hook coming out from LeBron to stop the Magnet Storm. Scumon now chasing onto Jojo, but he has the Seraph shield. Is it enough? Not quite. Caps already got a double as Super, Elioya, and Mirwin retreat to the safety of their Nexus towers, but I'm not sure they'll be safe for much longer. Broken Blade flashes in. Mirwin caught out. Broken Blade still has that GA. Caps will get another. Grand Starfall back in from Elioya. Super pops the Seekers on his fountain, just trying to survive. He'll take out Caps, but now he's looking at a 1v4, and even he can't stand against it. G2 will open up the series 1-0.
An overall convincing game 1 from G2. I think what really set them up for success was the utilization of the TPs from Caps and Broken Blade and getting their 2 solo laners ahead. Good use of the side lanes, and we'll see how things change as we go to a quick break. Make sure you don't.
Hey, is there any wiggle room that I can have? But push him mid.
Oh, Caps shuffled back, flashes away from Alvaro, who's still on the chase. The seismic shuffle will knock him back, but the Zenith Blade still connects with the root caller down. Jojo will be gifted first blood.
Nice gank from Koi as they set up Jojo for success.
And Skewmond and Broken Blade should be able to chase him down. The first kill of the game for G2 goes to Skewmond.
When the gank is
there for the follow-up, Jojo slides his way away, but the chase continues from Skewmond.
I mean, this G2 top jungle.
Koi, Skewmond gets the Rift held as Alvaro falls down to 100 HP. Broken Blade still damn tanky. The Weaver's wall coming out as Cap separates the fight. Broken Blade on the wrong side of that wall. The Prof jumps back in, and there's another as Jojo falls. Skewmond still chasing the Hounds. They're out for blood, they're out to party. And the other dashes away, but you can't escape the wolves. True Shot Barrage just Flash will use it just in time to get away from the seismic shot, but the chase continues here. LeBron with a headbutt pulverized into the trample stun, and Caps throws a rock at him, and Mirwin is done. It's the Flash. Caps will try and flash away, but he doesn't escape, and as you say, it's not all doom and gloom at all as Caps is caught by MKoi. The shutdown goes over to Jojo.
And this is, again, what we needed to see from MKoi. Just pull the trigger.
Flash out of Hans Summer. Chain of Crumbs is going to land, but Hans is down already as Jojo finds one. Broken Blade trying to flash the wall. Unstoppable Onslaught slams into the face of Jojo. There's 2 for MKoi. Jumps into the pit and will not land the smite. It's Alioya who gets it. Broken Blade tanking up the towers. Mirwin back in base. Jojo with a good Emperor survival. Keep Broken Blade at bay. Hans Summer and Caps, they're trying to shepherd in the wave here as the Nexus towers are their first target. Caps a little different mindset to Hans Summer and Broken Blade. MKoi get the Elder. They lose both their Nexus towers for it. Elioya on the chase here. Broken Blade doesn't have the Rob going in. Caps caught out by Super. Jojo slides forward, but Caps flashes across the wall. The Rob with the Unbreakable Will keep himself alive now. Alvaro the first target here for G2, and they will take him down. And Chain of Corruption stopwatch just in time to dodge the Decimating Smash as well. Caps on his way across. He's targeting the inhibitor first. The Rob will go down, and Alvaro's back alive. The inhibitor goes out, falling lower. Skewmond able to take him out in time. Broken Blade surviving as well, and the Ocean Soul is doing so much work for G2. Super trying to hit Mystic Shot after Mystic Shot, but there's nothing mystical about how damn tanky Broken Blade is. Elioya dies, G2 survive.
And with Jojo gone, so are MKOI's chances.
Only Mirwin stands, he's knocked up, he's locked up, and he's shut out of the game. G2, for moments it looked like MKoi had found their miracle, but G2 aren't praying to the same god you are. They will go 2-0 up in the series.
A valiant defense from MKoi. They stalled the game out for so long, but in the final...
Oh, Caps immediately onto Jojo. Tibbers doesn't do too much by himself, but Caps is there with it. Even through the Hallowed Mist, there's the fate sealed, and there's no real escape here for Broken Blade as Jojo chases him down. Even through the healing, it won't be enough. Elioya gets the first.
But he can kill Jojo.
He can kill Jojo, and he does that, and then flashes away from the blooming bursts and escapes Elioya's clutches.
The only reason why I know is that is because, like,
as well from Broken Blade as he goes to top. Counter TP coming out from Caps. The equalizer dodged away from Jojo will be able to get one, and he jumps out with the fate sealed. And Summer won't be able to get the root. Mirwin trying to get away from this with the rocket belt, but LeBron and Skewmond are here quickly to collapse. The feats of warfare go over to
position, because if you do walk into a Yoya, he will tear through you, especially even with Skewmond going towards this more armor build. So you got to be very careful about how you do it. So everyone's
flash.
Ward is shallows.
For Mirwin again, they know their target, and Mirwin is locked up. The Flame Spitter not enough to burn through anyone on G2. Caps now 3-0.
Not really much that can happen.
Oh, Alvaro steps forward again. Has to burn the flash, but the Tibbers is there to follow up. Equalizer out. TP coming in from Jojo. Gonna come in quite yet as there's the exhaust, but there's the killer instinct from Super. And BB just oversteps. Try and get onto Alvaro, but the hostile takeover is gonna change their minds. Fate sealed a takeover from MKoi. Broken Blade will get Alvaro on the backside. Skewmond looking for if he can get back and help his top laner. The Seekers already paying off for BB as he dives onto Super. Falls to the equalizer. G2 lose their support and can't find a way into the fight. Jojo dives forward and immediately locks up 2. Mirwin finds a double. Super finds a third. Skewmond next on the menu. Make it 4. The Tibbers chasing Super through the supercharge. Won't be enough. And now Caps is in a 1v1 versus Elioya. He doesn't need to kill him, he just needs to delay. The blooming burst across the wall. Elioya, watch out, Eep! Caps is down, an ace for MKOI. And the base in their eyes.
A perfectly played team fight from MKOI. The layering of the CC, the way that they just picked apart G2. MKOI looking to begin their reverse sweep.
In English, we say reverse sweep. In Spanish, we say reverse sweep, apparently. As MKOI will find a win in this series. Lebrov trying to do everything he can to delay. But we are going to game 4 as MKOI stands strong.
Jojo steps up huge on the Yone to catch out G2 and set them up.
Rocket punch, rocket grab, Hun Summer, we talk about adoration, he looks for the whirling death, he gets it, 700 gold, alongside the kill into his pockets, make it a double. Grab doesn't land it, Mirwin's now on the other side of the wall, has the all out and will bring Lebrov back. G2 TP'd in Broken Blade, but another auto Hans needs another pop. Blossom takes him under the tower, he'll fall for it, Alvaro gets 640 gold.
Focal point in the forest for G2.
Artican being available topside means that G2 have another objective to play for. Might instead be a fight. They see Elioya here.
Skimmer looking for him. Glacial Prism going down. There's the bullet time into the Pop Blossom. A lot of damage going down onto Lebrov. The hook goes wide in the end, but Elioya falls second. It's Lebrov and Elioya down. Coming out from MKOI, they're trying to defend their mid laner, but he's dead on arrival. Good Glacial Prison onto Broken Blade, keeps Mirwin. Jumps onto Jojo, but flashes away, gets the reset on the rocket jump. And that's the buster shot if I've ever seen it. Jojo sent packing back to the move. Elioya not given the chance to escape. And Caps has got the top laner too. Pops the Oracle's Pathfinder with not even using the buster shot. Oh, the flash hook. Jojo's down. Pop Blossom only landing onto Broken Blade. And now the chase begins onto Super. Caps up comes in from the side to clean things up. Looking for Mirwin as well. He finds his way into an early grave, and G2 wipe away MKOI in game 5.
They make it look easy. It's 3-1 will be the score, and G2, they're setting their sights on the spring finals.
Who else?
Finals and MSI.
Who else but G2 into the finals once again as they wait for their challengers. And MSI